How's it going, everybody? We're gonna feed the big purple bin tonight. Um, hadn't showed this one much. It stays down underneath all the other bins in the floor under the table. So I figured we'd give them a feed and check in and see how they're doing, and run some feedings on a couple other bins. So this is just I think it's I don't know, roughly almost a half a pound of composting worms, and they're in the all natural bedding like we run, and I actually fed them some coffee grounds the other day, and they're pretty happy critters in here as usual. Uh, yeah, they're looking pretty healthy. They look like they're oh, hold on now. What we got? We ain't got a set, do we? Oh yeah. There we go. Bow bow chicka wow wow. Yes sir. Making us some more. Doing their job. So get my spot here cleaned out. Fed up, I reckon. There we go. Give them a little more. Pretty good chunk in here. They always eat good. So, and that's just a banana apple mix from the other day, and so that's what they get. And that's about it. And they're working this band pretty good. It's they're all over the band too, but I mean they're working this one pretty fast. This one was set February the 4th, I think, and so they're working it over. So they're doing their job. I don't have my glasses with me tonight. I'm not gonna dig around and look for cocoons or not. They're in here. They gotta be. You can tell they're making something. So anyway, I'm assuming they're making some cocoons too. So maybe I'll pull up the um, hatchery bin I got down here. I'll see if I can get it picked up and set up here, and we'll take a look at it and see what's hatching. We'll be right back with you. All right, now this bin here is just the leftover castings from the last reset. They had the cocoons and the juvenile the hatchlings in it, and instead of spending time to go through and get them and pick them out and all that, I just put it in here and I let the cocoons they hatch. And once they get big enough where I can just pick them up like this, then that's what I do, and then that way I don't have to stress too bad. I could sift it if I want to sift it. I could light method them out if I wanted to, but it looks like they're doing pretty good because there was nothing that big in here when we started. So they're definitely getting down. So let's see where they're at. There's one. And I'll just probably let them go on and run out in this bin. And then I'll let them finish the castings too. There's plenty left in here for them to work. And so I won't even probably pull them out and use them to set another bin. I got enough in the bins already. So I'll probably just let them run this set and finish eating. And see, there's a cocoon there that hadn't hatched yet. It's about ready though. It's a nice color. So yeah, we'll probably just let them run. juveniles in there. This thing don't want to sit still. There's this one there. They're coming. They're getting there. I'll get them out before they... Well, I might get them out before they get a clitellum on them, but I might not. I may just let them run. And then that way, this will be a grow out bin, I guess, or a breeder bin altogether. So it really doesn't matter what you call it. As long as you're making castings and you're making worms, it don't matter what you name the bin. As long as it's doing its job. And like I said, these worms are eating, and like I said, there's plenty left. I pull my castings out somewhere, I don't know, 75, 85% complete. And, but that still gives me a chance to let all the cocoons hatch and the babies grow up to be big cowboys. So, you know, they're doing their thing. So we'll and it's been kind of cool down here. That's one thing it has been. It's been nice and cool. The temps fell off for a little while. Now it's back to, I guess, the second spring of the year. And so the fluctuation in the temperature ain't helping me much on getting everything to act right. But as long as the moisture content stays good and everything, like I've always said, patience is the key. So I'll just wait and let them decide when they want to hatch, and they'll hatch. And I'm not in a big hurry anyway. They ain't taking up anything. And not costing me nothing. I'll just let them run. I'll come through here and pull them out at a handful at a time. I'll just turn it by hand and pull out the ones I can pick up. Put them in a separate bin if I want to, or just leave them alone, let them run. And eventually this bin will look like the bin we just fed. It'll look like the big purple bin. You'll come in here and it don't matter where you turn it at, it'll be a pile of worms. So yeah, that looks good. So I guess we'll take and pull this one down. This thing's getting a little heavy to be picking up. Get the camera angle right. I'm going to have to change my camera angle down into the floor, because this one sits on the floor beside the purple one under the other bed. So, yeah, it's getting a little bit of weight to it. Be picking it up. But, see that one there? It's getting some size on it. Fixing it. Yeah, see? It's getting that clitellum formed. And that one there, it'll be making us some more once it gets with another one. So, it'll find a mate and start making us some more babies. So I'm okay with that. All right, let's move this hunky junky thing out of the way, and we'll take a look at I guess we'll do a look at the honey worm bin and see how the castings are doing in it. And we'll be right back. All right, this is the honey worm all natural bedding little test thing I did here. And they get all natural food. I don't feed them the same that I feed everybody else. This is only stuff I can pick up off the ground. Acorns, pecans, apples, because I have access to apple trees, mulberries, stuff like that. That's the only thing they get fed. They don't get fed anything other than that. So let me see if I can move this over here without throwing you in there. So, oh yeah, definitely. And they're working it too. That's some good stuff right there. I can feel it. So, and my plan is just to pull them out and count them and see how many we wind up with after. I'll have to look back and see how old this thing is. This thing was done in November the 3rd is when I did it. And it's getting pretty tight down in the bottom. So I may just run it a little lower now. I was keeping them piled up in the corner. Oh, easy now. Y'all stay still. Where y'all going? But I was keeping it down in the up on the side and keeping it compressed. So all right, we're gonna try that again. Y'all wind up down in here in the worm bin with everybody else. So anyway, So yeah, like I was saying, we're trying to just get them together, and like I said, I'll see that apple right there. I put that thing in. Been a couple weeks, and they're slowly working it. But if I blend it and put it in, they knock it on out. So that's one reason why I blend, because I don't like food laying around, but they like it. But yeah, I mean they've done worked this pretty good. I mean, like I said, I can feel the texture of it all, and they've done worked this out in just a couple of months, and now it's probably about ready to change them out. And so when I get time, I'll pull these out and probably do us a little. So there's 4 different phases right there. Let's see if I can get it up here where you can see it. There's a little bitty hatchling, and then you've got this one, and then you've got that one, then you've got a little big boy there. So it's like 4 generations just right there. So they're working, and like I said, they every 21 days, and so you know, and they drop every what twice a week, and then they don't drop the same day. So you have a constant flow of hatchlings, juveniles, sub-adults, and then you go to adult. And so anyway, so I've been trying to let it run at least the 60, 70-day window, so that I can get all the juveniles that I did have will all be adults, and we'll keep the process going and get more mating pairs. And they've worked it good though. They've made us some nice stuff here, and I'm proud of them. You see, there's some more. You see, they're starting to migrate to the left, and so yeah, they're doing good. And I usually don't fluff them, but I'll fluff them this time because it hadn't been fluffed in a while. I'll fluff them on once a month, or just every now and then. Not every single time I come down here and touch this bin. Most of the time I open it up, I feed them, I leave them alone. Just wish them well. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll widen this out a little bit. I'm not going to add any more bedding or anything to it. I'm just going to probably leave them be. They've got plenty of food in here, and so they're doing great. So, all right. A little bit of there. I keep seeing people fighting with moisture. I don't have any trouble. The bin's slightly tilted to the left, and so if I was to overwater this, the water would literally run out in the other half of the barrel that's not being used, and still not overwater my worms. But I don't water them because I blend the food. I don't have to water them, and so I'm sold on it. You don't have to be. I am. So and they're healthy. They're healthy, big old fat, nice little critters there. And so, and I don't, like I said, it's the first time I probably tilled this one up in a while. Probably at least 2 months. So, like I said, I leave them alone, let them do the thing. So, y'all fixing to wind up back in there again. There we go. Yeah, I might give them a little something here. I got a little bit left. I gotta blend up some more here in just a little bit. So let's do that. I think I got some left. Alright. I got a little towel here. I use chow. You don't ever see me use it. I use some chow every now and then. And it's just whatever gets left over from the bin. I don't buy anything to make anything for any of these. I didn't think that's how it was supposed to be done. I see videos of people buying all sorts of stuff to make worm chow with, and I didn't think you were supposed to buy stuff for worms to feed them. I thought it was the feeding of the worms of the leftovers and food scraps and expired food and canned food and box food, So if we have a box of cereal goes bad or whatever, that becomes worm food. And that's my contribution to the ecosystem of trying not to put stuff in the landfill is I try not to throw anything that they can eat away, and we don't use much cardboard around here anyway. If we do, it's for other things. And so, and I'm going to do a video later on. I'm going to do a comparison, a check-in on the natural versus cardboard. So we're going to check that thing out next night or so, or maybe tonight on a different video, and give that a check-in and see how that's going. I'll let y'all see what I found out so far about that. So anyway, that's the 3 big heavy bins. Besides the bathtub, these are the 3 biggest bins I have, and then all the rest of them are the 28 quart little trays that I run my breeders in. So anyway, appreciate y'all tuning in tonight, and hope y'all have a good day. Don't forget, hit the buttons, ring-a-ding the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, share videos if you want to some pages. I'm just trying to give basic, I don't know, layman's kind of knowledge to people with worms, because everybody's so freaked out and it's so complicated and it's so this and that, and no, it's not. It's real simple. So don't forget, hit that thumbs up for us, hit the notifications, subscribe if you hadn't. If you want to come back, check us out again. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all have a good night.